Okay, hello Bill.
Howdy.
How are you?
Everybody in Russia, hello.
Yes, thank you so much to take us to your car. Okay, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
How do you see Russian people here in the United States, so Russians by Americans?
I've seen some real nice looking people that come over from Russia, and they look like Americans. You can't tell the difference hardly,
Yeah.
you know. Other than when they speak, they have the accent,
Okay.
different accent. And I asked them what part where they came from, and they say Russia, you know.
Okay.
And I met a girl one time at Lowe's, and she's a real pretty girl. And I said, I knew she was, by the way she was talking, she had an accent. And I said, where are you from? She said Russia.
Oh.
I said, oh. And you can,
Okay.
that Putin is your president. She said, yes.
Yes.
But she was just over here, I guess, business. She was dressed real nice. I mean, had a lot of real nice jewelry and everything else on. She's well up in the Russia class. I don't know what class, it was, but some of them got a lot of money and some of them don't have a lot of money. But she was the one that must have had a lot of money.
Okay.
Something.
Yeah. Would you like to visit Russia one day?
Yeah, I
And
would.
why?
I would like to see it because I've never been there,
Yeah.
and it'd be real interesting. I think that Russia really is a lot like the United States for their way of thinking and doing now, because they vote for a president right now.
Yeah.
See, the same way the United States does. So when you vote for a president, it's the people that vote them in. You see, they have different ones, right, that run for president. You have 4 or 5 people that runs for president. Everybody wants to be president, and the people has to choose them, vote for them, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
It's not like it used to be, like communists, in other words.
Oh, yeah.
You see, it's not a dictator,
Yeah.
He's president now,
So,
and that's good. That's good. That makes me like Russia, because that way you got freedom of your of being in business, and you can make people that work hard and smart and other thing, they can be promoted right on up to the top. Live good. And some people don't want to go that high, same way that America is. You got some people that don't go for no more than what they start out, or and they don't really, they got the opportunity to go in business for themselves and they don't even know it. They take it all for advantage, granted, take for granted. They don't realize what they really got.
okay.
And that's one thing that being a country like Russia has got now. They got to change. All the people's got to change to make something out of their life and be somebody.
Okay.
So that's cool.
That's cool. Really. What do you think about the new president of the United States, Donald Trump?
Oh, I love him. I love
Yes.
him. He is a good, honest man, and tells the truth. These people that he was up against, they tried every way in the world to hurt him, in any way they could. They told lies. They told everything they could do to make him look bad. Try to make him a womanizer or sexist woman, and he's really not. He's just a man.
Yeah.
And he's a good man.
Okay.
And most people, if they're smart enough, they can see through all that. But a lot of people don't know no better, that's jealous of somebody like Trump, because Trump made it the hard way, and a lot of people get jealous.
Yeah.
And they try to hold him down, And he just tells the truth, and most people in America realize that. That's why he got to be president.
Okay.
I mean, he was not a politician. He was just a man like me or anybody else, But he had enough money to get in there and pay for his campaign to run for president. Most American people don't have that kind of money, which they're good, honest people, and they'd make a good president, probably, some of them,
Yeah.
But he had the opportunity, and he was real fortunate. And man, I thank the Lord for him, It was time, to have a good
Okay.
person in there, have good people in there.
Yes.
And like I say now, sometimes it depends on the time, and these Democrats have been in there for years, and they keep right on, riding the gravy train. They're taking people's money, and they're really not doing nothing for the people. They lie to them. They never do it, And this is what everybody got mad about,
Okay. Thank you. And how many states did you visit in the United States?
Well, I have lived in Michigan when I was a little kid, Kalamazoo. I went to school up there a little while. My daddy moved up there, when he was in Pensacola, Florida. And then we left Florida and moved to Texas, And, a lot of my kinfolks lived over in Alabama, Louisiana, and Texas.
Wow.
We come up here, and I had kinfolks up here that I stayed with them on their ranch out there in Conroe, Texas. And I learned how to ride horses and everything out here, And then we moved on to, I got married, run into, raising kids. And then I went on to Las Vegas. My brother had a restaurant up in California, and he introduced me to the gambling, so I got to gambling, and I got hooked on it,
Okay.
And I had a lot of fun, and, learned a lot of stuff. I learned a lot more in Vegas than I did if I went to school, because, it's more of a, people up there was, you hear people from all over the world, and I learned my education by what they call School of Hard Knocks, and learning from other people, what they say and what they do, and they tell me where they've been. So my education come from them, you see. And because I quit school in 8th grade, and I was on my own, I didn't have a real strong family background, where you got, real, close ties and everything like that. I was kind of on my own ever since I was 12 years old, basically.
Okay.
So that kind of made me, independent.
Yeah.
I didn't beg for nothing. I just always worked, and just like I say, I had a couple of my knees messed up and everything else, but working, jumping off of tractors and things like that, went to have, well, just about 2 weeks ago, I had to go in and have a hernia operation. That's from lifting too much heavy stuff,
Yeah.
And I still have a place in Vegas up there, which is out there for Buffalo and Rainbow and Wigwam. It's out that way. I bought 5 acres and built houses on them, sold them, and everything went down. When it went down, I just sold that last house. So I put all my furniture in a cabin. I built a cabin on it, and then I come back to Texas. I ain't been up there in 15 years, back in 15 years.
Okay.
But I still have the place.
Yes, and what are the best places to visit in Texas? The most beautiful, most amazing?
Well, they got a lot of historical markers. You got one out there on San Jacinto Monument where Texas was won at. It's real history. It's just like the one at Alamo, okay? That's like in San Antonio. Alamo's in San Antonio.
Okay.
Okay, Texas. Now, if you go down in Houston there and you're going out to Pasadena, out that way is where San Jacinto is, San Jacinto Monument. Okay, that's where Texas was won at. That's where Sam Houston beat Santa Ana.
Okay.
And won Texas, because they won by the people. You see, it wasn't won by a big cavalry or anything else. It was just a hard, people that wanted to keep their homes and stuff in here, because Santa Ana was going to run everybody out of Texas that wasn't a Mexican. See, because we bought Texas from Santa Ana.
Yeah.
We bought it from him, but he turned around, he took the money, he said, "Now get your ass out." You know what I mean? He wanted to take over again. In other words, he just wanted your money, and then if he would won, he would have still had Texas. But he made them guys pretty mad. No, Sam Houston, he was come from Andrew Jackson and all of them, down there. That's who he fought with, and they taught him how to fight pretty good. So that's how he won the war.
Okay.
So that made Texas. That's why you see a 1 star on the flag of Texas. Have you noticed that?
No.
It's a 1 star.
1 star. Okay.
They call it the Lone Star State. Lone Star, the lone, by itself.
Okay.
They won their own independence. See, the the United States didn't help them fight.
I just want to ask
somebody
to go to Austin.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay,
Let's
thank
check
you
it
so
out.
much, Bill.
You too,
Thank you
baby.
so much. Thank you.
Enjoying meeting you.
Thank you.
And I hope y'all have a real nice, safe trip. I really do.